Mm, mm, Not confusing at all. Okay. So as I'm saying, some things are worth repeating more than once for sure. The the new supply, right? Even well, I guess it depends on how long you've been out your relationship. Mine is still got one new supply, surprisingly. But they learn this one. They learn from us, the narcissists. They learn from us how to how we want to, even though they don't treat us how we want to be treated. They're listening. They know how to do better. They just don't want to do better. So we be done told them what the problem is, what we want, over and over and over and over again, right? Think about it. So they know. That's how they got us. At one time, you were the new supply. What did you think? Hmm? I mean, I guess they're different. I'm gonna say like this: they're different. We're different at different stages of life. It depends on you met them in high school, after high, you know what I mean. After high school, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. Um, it kind of depends your path. I happen to have had mostly long term relationships with them, so I think there are. I think they just, the couple of few I've dealt with, they get better at stretching it out. Like maybe they had short term, they seen what went wrong with that. They're not gonna just correct it. They correct it to bait you in. They don't correct. They know what you want. So they know what you want. Like, uh, man, okay, so once again, one time you were the new supply. What did you think when it was brand new? Was it too good to be true? Did it seem like it was too good? This is amazing. I can't believe this. But then it kept going, huh? And it kept being amazing and unbelievable. And wow, he's so patient. He'll sit out in the car and wait. Like I'll go in and have to handle something and know I'm taking too long. They just be so patient. I ain't gonna say no day. She be so patient, unbelievably patient. Like, I'm sorry, oh, it's okay. But, that's not really what it was, but it was like that for a long time. So, they know you want you to be patient and be peaceful, understanding, and be interested in me, be interested in some of the things that I'm interested in, all that. And yeah, so and even my people was jealous, right? My people, because I met her, and then I guess I introduced him, and yeah, he was, my cuz was like, man, I thought she was, and then it's like she just liked me way more than I liked her, which is not necessarily a bad, feeling anyway. Whatever. Like, damn, you cool and all, but she just seems so into me, and that's to get you into them, you know. Yeah, really. And that's how it is. It seemed too good to be true, and when it seemed too good to be true, it normally is, and it was, and it's a long time wanting to get out of it, trying to get out of that bad relationship. Getting out it, getting back in it, getting out it, getting back in it, getting out it, getting back in it, you know, over how long? because the time just be going by, and you turn around and then just think, like for me, what I realize is even like a lot of times because of we have a child together, we end up spending time together. We go to bring our son to the movies or to the farm thing where they had the egg hunts and shit like that, or the church um, Easter thing, just different little things. Not a lot of stuff. Maybe the fair, not a lot, spaced out, and just really just parent shit. We did do that, I must say. However, maybe all that was just bait. It seemed real, but all that's just bait. End up falling for it, getting back in it. Anyhow, so at the end of the day, it is what it is, because what it was in the first place. It's not gonna work. Can't work. Can't deal with no narcissists. That just not gonna work. Not for me. Not gonna drive myself crazy. For life. So eventually they move on, and the new guy gonna get the same thing. They don't change. You eventually got the same thing, and the other person, like for me, they thought that I had it all good. They was really hating, and I could kind of, I think I'm just a little above that kind of shit. Fortunately for me, I don't get jealous like talking about it and those kind of things. So I ain't tripping. Yeah, dude was calling on the phone, making threats. He had us in court behind the kids, leaving the kids in the house. We left the kids in the house by themselves, and there was a lot of shit behind that. You know, I'm not doing none of that. On the other hand, this dude caused trouble in my house because she didn't have no money. When she get with him, she got him buying. My son lived here. He's supposed to be punished. He's buying games and different things. So I don't know. Like sometimes they be codependent. Sometimes they be a lesser narcissist. Like one that ain't, a lesser one that can be smacked around and pimped around. They're not a strong narcissist and they're weak. So, and not to mention, I'm telling you, that Jesus thinking get you there too. Because when you thinking about turning the other cheek and Lord forgive her and soften her heart and all that shit, and you looking at it through that kind of lens, the very thing that is in the Bible that make you be a good slave also make you be a good slave, a good handpicked person. You know what I mean? Male or female, I suppose. So you best believe they getting it though. That's why mine it went off the radar. We got a son. He living there with her now. She can't even talk to me. She can't speak to me. I know you think like I, you know I know better. She know I'm gonna hear it in her voice. She gonna slip. Now she gonna say whatever the reason is, but this is the first time ever. She knows ain't no getting back with me, so there's no point in talking to me like that on that level. And maybe she might want to start talking that talk, so she don't want to even take the chance of the rejection. Anyhow, I I always say, me personally, I'm so glad that dude came around the new supply because it was a hard sell. That was a hard sell. Nobody wasn't buying that for a long time. They want to use it, I guess, but they didn't want to buy it. So somebody finally came along and bought that bullshit. I thank the Lord for him. And I know he is a miserable motherfucker right about now. Probably trying to get out of it and, like I said, keep going to church and whatever, and thinking like that and just falling for the okie doke day after day after day after day. And there's always a problem. There's always a drama. There's always a reason for you to feel sorry for me. It's gonna, because I'm always a victim. I'm always sick. I'm always helpless. So and you always one that fall for the banana in the tailpipe. So sad. I almost feel sorry for the dude, but hey man, you didn't do the work. See, I think that's the thing. When you're lonely, you can be alone and not be lonely. When you alone and you lonely and you